Magandang umaga po sa lahat ng ating mga kabansang Pilipino. Ito ay si Kamentong Laurel, Herman T. Laurel also. Dito sa ating March 8th Daily Truth Blast. Isang blast lang po sa umaga para mapag-isipan natin buong araw na ito. Tingnan natin ang sitwasyon. Let us look at the comic situation the U.S. now finds itself in while it tries to isolate Russia from the rest of the world economy through the many sanctions. The U.S. finds itself instead isolated from much of the world as it faces the loss of Russian oil and gas supply, and now has to beg to buy oil from countries it had isolated in the past decade, Venezuela and Iran. 40% of Filipinos say their quality of life today has declined, according to the latest survey report from the SWS released last March 6, itong nakaraang linggo. One of the major factors for the decline in quality of life among Filipinos is the 2-year COVID-19 crisis, of course, and its negative impact on the economy. But on top of this now is the tremendous increase in fuel prices caused by the eruption of troubles in Ukraine. The eruption pushed by US and NATO aggression against Russia for the past 20 years, exploding into what is now today's Russia's preemptive just war in Ukraine. Global market prices have reached $118 per barrel this week, rising from the $57.73 US dollars in March of 2021, 1 year ago. And this could reach to $185 per barrel by the end of 2022, according to several projections. If the situation in Ukraine does not let up, diesel in Manila is now 57 per liter and gasoline 67 per liter. And if the situation does not change, it may go up to $185 per barrel per barrel in the international market, and in Manila 85 pesos for diesel and 100 pesos for gasoline, just like what we had in the 1970s. When Marcos realized the importance of the oil in the South China Sea and laid claims, as well as set up the Philippine National Oil Company and drilled for oil. So, many Filipinos are fooled by the distorted and lying Western media and then carried away by Philippine mainstream and social media that the Ukraine situation is the fault of Russia. Most are ignorant of the 20 years of aggression of the US and NATO against Russia. Many Filipinos jump on the bandwagon of Western media reports, blind to the historical fact that the US is engaged in a war against small countries all these past decades in pursuit of the unipolar world. Instead of helping the world realize this, many Filipinos are fooled and promote the propaganda of the West. But U.S. planning is topsy-turvy. In isolating Russia today, it isolated itself and its allies from the vital natural resources that comes from Russia, and now its own economy, the U.S. economy, is suffering. We are suffering along with it. Let us put an end to this unipolar world and abuse of the United States of America. Let us pursue the vision we Asians share. And China has proposed this vision, the community of shared future for mankind, for prosperity and peace together. So let's hope the mediation role of China succeeds in this crisis between Ukraine and Russia. It is a role that even the United States and the European Union has requested China to play. With this, we hope you have enough food for thought again today, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much and have a good day.